Not long before the events of the Chimera, 4 space pirates were sent to the desert planet of Akiton to regain their captain's hold over Kafak Depot. Get in, restore balance, get out. A simple enough plan. Batten down the hatches, mateys. This is Will Save and the Interstellar Tales from the Extragalactic Adventure Anthology. Unknown Treasures.
Welcome back to another episode of Unknown Treasures. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. I'm your GM, Kevin.
Yeah.
We have these 4 cats. I like to call you cats. I think I
What is Kevin
GMing.
short for?
Kevin's short for Kevin.
Kevinithus.
But there must have been a meaning way in the
Kelvin.
past.
It's short for Kelvin.
Hold on, let me see if I can find
It's
out.
just it's short for Kelvin.
Kevin Jimin.
Man, I don't know. I don't roll a culture check. No, I was just gonna say, like, so GMing, I'll be honest, GMing is hard. I don't like it. It's tough.
Yeah, how's your experience going overall, though?
Overall, it's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun, like, prepping GMing, but, like, once we're in it and you guys are, like, asking me questions, I get a little flustered and I'm like, I don't know the answers. So the way I describe it is that, like, GMing is like designing and prepping a drag racer to find out you're going on, like, a mountain rally course. Yeah, so you're just like, oh man, this thing's only good for straight lines, but we're going off this cliff, so let's do it. And you just got to work with it.
Full send.
Yeah, full send.
Full send, dude.
Otherwise, it's a lot of fun. You guys are always a blast to hang out with. So,
Hey, thanks.
What's your favorite metaphor for GMing?
Mine?
I'll go first. It's like building one of those cat hotels and watching the cats play with the box.
Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say, herding cats is how I've described you guys as herding cats to other GMs. Hashtag Jeremy.
That is every GM. That's every GM experience.
I'll be honest. I had, like, last episode, I had a full set of questions and answers prepped. I'm like, oh, if they ask these questions, and you guys didn't ask a single one of the questions I had prepped, but you danced around every one of them and asked stuff otherwise. So
Okay.
That's
It's you basically plan a bank heist and everyone else gets to decide whether the theme is Mission Impossible or Benny Hill.
yeah,
yeah, that's true.
Otherwise, it's an absolute blast. Cool. I don't have a question ready for you guys, but
Is there a question that we should have asked that you're just going to roll in later or something from last time?
that's a question I'm not ready to answer.
We have a correction from last time, which is
We do have a correction.
Yeah.
I was going to wait till gameplay for that, but yes, we suck at math on this game on the
I
show.
suck at math.
I didn't.
I added +5 to my slam ability when I should have added only +4.
Yeah. So
I got a 9 points against your foolishly brave, pot valiant minion who is about to die.
About to die. Hands down, about to die.
but we don't have a game of Two Truths and a Lie to play,
Because we finished it.
but I was going to go around the room and just ask, what are you drinking? I'll start. I have a almost empty can of Be More Sour.
Be
I have-
more sour.
Yeah, I have a bottle of Dogfish Head 120 minute IPA, which is also almost empty, and then I have an almost full bottle of Dr. Pepper. So that's what I'm coasting with.
That's awesome.
Vinny, what do you got going on in your glasses?
I've got an empty Glencairn. I had at the start of last episode some Blantons, and I had
2 weeks or a week ago, you had
a week ago. You know,
A week ago you were
I
drinking?
I savor. I drink it really, really slow.
Dude, that's real slow, man. That's real slow.
I've got a bottle of Mott's apple juice, and I don't know. I think I might go next with a vodka that I like from Texas. I think it's a Southern Suns.
Southern Suns. That's cool.
Yeah,
As long as it's not Tito's.
Southern Sons.
is Southern
Yes.
Suns SUN or SON?
SON.
Okay.
Though I think the logo is like the
A
day
sun.
star or sun.
Little play on words.
That's cool.
Kelly, what are you drinking?
I'm gonna drink some.
And water is a perfectly acceptable answer. Is that
Coffee. I
coffee?
don't
He's
think you can
drinking
hear it.
coffee.
French press coffee.
I'm trying to do some ASMR. Well, I'm trying to do some ASMR. I don't think it worked, but I'm drinking some delicious coffee delivered by Amazon Fresh. It's pretty fresh.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. I like it.
Literally very fresh.
French pressed. And today, putting in some Coffee Mate vanilla caramel, which is triple churned and 2 times richer than milk, apparently. It's really rich. So, there you go.
That sounds great, man.
I'm a total princess with coffee. I'm always putting things
I was just
in
going to say, you put in a lot of cream and sugar, which is fine. No
Did you almost say
judgment.
it. Oh, okay, yeah, I do.
I mean, I'm not judging you.
I drink French coffee every morning.
Fine.
So.
You can judge me all you want. I don't like to drink black coffee. It's kind of gross usually. So there you
I
go.
love black coffee.
It has to be very well brewed for it to be
It
good.
has to be great coffee. It can't be like
Yes.
Folgers.
Most coffee though. It is.
Yeah, most coffee's crap. That's
true.
why.
Kevin,
Yep.
sorry.
That's why I
you were
buy
saying.
good stuff.
My wife bought us bottles, like we have 3 bottles of like the syrups that
Uh-huh.
most coffee shops use. And so like, yeah, I get
That's
4
cool.
squirts of vanilla and 2 extra from brown sugar.
Ah, you
Wow.
and me are of a similar sort of ilk.
Yeah.
But like, if you ever had there's this type of coffee called siphon filter coffee. I might have mentioned it, but it's like a chemistry experiment. There's like a couple of like vessels, and then like you boil it, and then it like boils up into another vessel.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's really
like the
popular
Turkish.
overseas. They don't really have it here at all, but it's like really, really good and very
Highly
smooth.
recommend it.
Yeah, highly
Dude,
recommend.
I'm into that.
It wasn't until my honeymoon that I realized that coffee beans actually come from like a cherry.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to this
Farm.
coffee farm in Kona, Hawaii, and they actually had a coffee,
Kona coffee.
that was mixed with they didn't fruit it. Normally they pull the fruit off of it and take just the seed. Essentially, the coffee bean is actually a seed.
Mhm.
But this coffee had the berry still on it when they dried it out and turned it into coffee, and it actually has like an almost sweet taste to it. It's one of the few coffees that I like just straight coffee. Yeah, because
Interesting.
it's not a coffee anymore. It's
I would try that.
yeah, it was worth it. But
It sounds kind of good.
speaking of Will, what are
Yeah.
you drinking?
Earlier, I was enjoying some Old Forester in my old fashioned. But now since I'm in the desert, I am drinking water.
Oh,
Yeah, that's smart.
You should probably stay hydrated. That's
Stay hydrated, everyone.
Stay hydrated, folks. If you
That's-
haven't thought about drinking water today, this is your...
This is your reminder. You should be
This is
having
your
at least 1 liter of water a day.
Did I ever tell you about? I know this is more Navy, but I'm sure it's in all military branches, especially in boot camp. They had a poster on the wall in the bathrooms that basically said like it was color coded, and if it was clear white, it was like you don't need to hydrate, but keep drinking. And then it just goes like darker and darker, and basically like the second one down is like drink a canteen within the next half hour, and then like the bottom one is like second to the bottom one is drink 2 canteens immediately. The last one says like go see a doctor.
Oh, God.
I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah. It's good.
You don't
John,
want to
what are
talk
you
about
drinking?
your
Wait.
Hold on.
creatures
Let
who
me
just
drink my
peed their
orange yellow
pants.
drink. I am drinking Celsius, which is my favorite energy drink that's also purportedly
Tea colored.
healthy. And yes, I'm drinking the orange flavor. I actually got the powder mix in because it's a better bang for your buck.
That looks like you need to drink 2 cantinas immediately.
Dude, it is good.
2 canteens.
That's how
Started
you
taking
know.
a beet supplement for circulation.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
That's how
Those
I know.
are
That's how you know.
yeah. Those are also interesting peas. I don't know why I keep coming back to that.
Yeah,
but
Yeah, it's
I
mostly
kinda
you,
just wanna-
Kelly. You're the person driving
do
this.
you have to cut these things? Because I feel like it's just a
We're not going to
bodily,
cut it.
like,
We're just going to
function.
stop. We're stopping right here.
Okay. Well,
And,
if you
uh,
ever eat beets and then your pea is red,
No,
it's okay,
Kelly, we're
'cause it's
we're
beets.
stopping. We're stopping.
I'm
this.
finished. I'm done. It was a PSA.
Please jump on our Discord and tell us about your problems that you have going on.
We are not doctors, but we do have a medical channel. No, we don't have a medical channel. We should probably
No, we should not
Yet.
have a medical channel.
No, we
We
shouldn't.
don't yet.
And
One
any,
day
any medical
we'll
advice?
save the doctors.
Yeah.
Dr. OK's office hours.
Oh, God.
Are not existent. I'm not that kind of doctor.
I think you just need to give bad Starfinder medical advice as a tweet every once in a while.
Yeah, just always prescribe poisons and inhibitors.
I love that.
You should take magic mushrooms. No.
All right, Kev, what's going on? Why
Nothing,
are these
I'm just kinda hanging out.
douchebags
Oh, you mean
attacking
in the-
us again?
You mean in the game?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we could play. Let's play. You want to play?
I'll play.
All right, we're playing.
I'm asking politely because
The music's already started, so we're playing.
yeah. All right, so let's do a little run back. Just rewind. So last week, you guys talked to Riddle inside of Junker's Delight.
Yeah.
She explained to you that Dotrulu and the True Warriors are like squeezing the junk tourism trade, and that she is a part of that. She is actually the last standing junk guide adventurer group that's not given in to paying protection money to Dotrulu, which is funny because I like paying protection to account to like the organized crime that is doing the violence. It's just very ironic. But along with that, you guys explained to her pretty explicitly that your goal is to kill Dotrulu. That's it. That's your only goal.
We never said
know.
that. We said we have a proposition for meeting them and like forming a business deal. That was the implied.
Wait,
No,
we said
that was to the True Warriors.
That's what you told to the Hilkies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We told
To-
her
to-
we're trying to murk
Yep.
Dotrulu.
Mm-hmm.
What
And she
we
was
said
like-
was we were going to leave the details to ourselves.
Oh, okay, I see what you're
So-
Yeah,
saying.
that is actually what we said.
That is actually what we
okay.
said, Kev. So
I
just to be
think
clear,
after she asked you not to like whatever you do with him, I don't want to know. But yeah, she
didn't say
wanted
that.
nothing to do with it.
She just said, "Are you going to help me with Very 13?" And we were like,
Right. So
as
so
long as we could get to Detroit.
And we didn't. Yeah, we
Riddle's
said we had bigger
concern-
fish to fry. So-
Riddle's concern is her last and only client, Vari 13, who is an android that has a lot of wealth and is seeking information about something that can quote unquote change the galaxy. If you want to go back and listen to episode 1,
I've already
of-
bolded and did all that stuff for that phrase, change the galaxy.
Change
And
the
you
galaxy.
reincarnated very 8, which I mean, as,
Okay.
what?
I'm just somebody listened. Somebody paid attention. It's great.
Yeah,
Wait,
I listened to
yes.
you, Kev.
wait. So the numbers are actually reincarnations. Do they keep
Yeah.
their memories?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
And
in
stuff-
general,
I actually
this
knew
is-
that
Holy shit,
already.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
So as part of the opening
Starfinder story
crawl,
time.
go for
Yeah,
it.
Starfinder story time.
Starfinder story time. Starfinder story time. Starfinder story time. Starfinder story time.
But androids are constructed beings, and they are, whenever they pass away, their bodies stay intact, and they are basically another soul can enter their body and take over. And traditionally, you would keep the name of the current body and then move it on. So Vari 8 turned into Vari 9, and Vari 9 turned into Vari 10.
So there's been 19 Ricks. Holy crap.
Vinny, can you add these notes to our notes? Because if you were taking these notes separately, I would like to have that because I'm not the best at taking notes.
Didn't write it down.
You just knew it.
all from the noggin.
Off the
Memo.
dome.
Okay, well, get
Damn.
on the notes page so you can add this in. This is important.
But so Vari 13, who is a descendant of Vari 8, is out seeking some kind of treasure that can change the galaxy in Kafak Depot. Whatever she's looking for is in Kafak Depot, and so she hired the last guide from Riddle, Lorgan, to guide her out into the car yards for something, but they haven't been heard of or heard from in 2 days.
Yes.
And so Riddle has asked you guys, she said, I will pay you 500 credits each if you bring back Vari 13 alive and in one piece. She had to clarify that because Chalk was like, well, what if we bring you just an arm? They need to be in
She said 500 creds per piece.
per person.
She said a piece. That's all I'm saying.
That's, yeah, I can see
He was transcribing as she said that. Alive, whole,
Peace.
car yard, 500 per scratches out. Whole piece.
I mean, he was like trying to rack it up, like, oh, we're going to cut off each knuckle.
Yes.
That's 500,
Yes.
500.
Yeah, we can milk that for years, man.
Right.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. True pirate is what he is. So you guys kind of agree, but like I said, you let her know Dotrulu is your true target, and she was like, well, if you can help me out here, then maybe I can help you find a way to draw Dotrulu out, because Riddle's never seen Dotrulu. So you guys head to the car yards, and on the way, the car yards, you run into the same Hilkies that you fought last time.
Fools!
Absolute fools. But they brought an extra Yosoki with them this time. And so we roll back into combat. And so we'll take you back to the map. And the combat that had happened so far is there was, of course, a confrontation. But now one Hilki is up close to the four of you. And then the other Hilki is kind of still back behind. And then you have two Yosokis hiding behind cars and taking pot shots. And what happened last, that you guys finished your turns, and now it is time for the Yosokis to take their shots.
Love it.
Are y'all ready for this?
Are you ready for this?
Well, the one
And I
Hilki
think
already took a shot. The
One
that was
Hilki
near us.
swung and smacked Rolu dead in the face for full damage. That's my pop.
I'm not
noise.
going to
I
be
don't know if that came
intimidated by
across.
your threats. That was a standard action. I think you now lose the ability to roll for the other NPCs, and it's the top of the second round.
You're not the GM, and that's not how this works.
I'm GMing your life.
Know your role. Both.
I'm just
That's
kidding.
You're not my
roll
real dad.
ROLE
You're not my real dad.
and roll ROLL.
Have them go, Kev. I want to
Know
know
your
what
role.
happens.
Yeah. So the first Hilki is going to take a shot.
Which one's that?
Which one's first Hilki?
The closest one to you guys. So just for the listeners, we're
She's
in an
gonna take
alleyway.
a shot with a ranged weapon.
Yeah. What is the range on your? So last week you summoned an Earth Elemental. What is the
Yes.
range on an Earth Elemental creature? It is a tiny creature, which means it takes up
Reach
a
is
quarter.
0.
So then it has to be actually. So it shouldn't even be able to attack the Hilki.
That's
Last time.
It can still attack, even with a reach of 0.
Yeah,
we
but
don't
the
need
reach
to
of
get
0
into
means
this.
you have to be physically contacting. So, like, if the Yosoki that it is half a square away
Oh, yeah.
is no longer in contact, there's no risk of attack of opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, it's burrowed. So I'm not sure where you're going, Will.
I don't think there's any chance of
You're trying to say that I
for the
couldn't.
Yosoki.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So the first Yosoki is going to take a shot at Turmaeodin.
I feel like Turmaeodin has cover.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man,
Yep.
this argument will cover every time.
Yep. Well, don't put so many cars on your maps.
There would be soft cover. Or, sorry, partial cover.
partial
would
cover.
it be?
Sorry, what was the definition of partial cover? The
Partial
one
is
closest-
if more than half of you is visible. Your bonuses from cover are +2 to AC and +1 to reflex saving throws. It's kind of a toss-up. I think
I raised my eyebrows.
it's kind of a toss-up between regular cover and partial cover.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What page is cars?
I think
Yeah.
you are, because I think you're standing right in front of the car.
And I'm on the back corner of it. I mean, if you wanted to get really technical, I'm behind 3 posts on the car.
Jeff sent through a really good diagram of that was how much of your body is showing on Discord, and I was going to try and find that real quick. Where is that?
Because there's 2 corners that you can see me from 2 of your corners.
So to determine whether or not your target has cover from an attack. So if I pick a corner from my square, which would be, let's see, how do I draw?
Kev, can you see this?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I'm saying it's a toss-up between whether it's more or less than 50%.
So we're talking about whether or not this car causes cover. So it says, to determine whether your target has cover from you, if any line from this corner to any corner of the target passes through a square or border that blocks line of effect or provides cover, or through a square occupied by a creature, the target has cover. It doesn't pass through a border, it passes along a border. Vinny, can I get some backup? I feel like you're the...
Rules as written. And this is really going to be where Kev makes his stand, whether we're going to be raw or medium rare or medium well. And I think this is going to be the standard that we're going to have to hold him to for the rest of the game. Rules as written, that corner to Turmaeodin's corner is uninhibited.
Yeah, these far corners, sure.
I mean, technically the car is in the squares, but we're starting to split here.
The thing is, this is going to come up a million times, and we always argue about it. So, we need to just clarify what is what.
Well, but there's no clarification here. This is where it's a gray area, right?
The final clarification is what you rule. because you're the GM.
I'll give you partial cover, which is +2.
Okay, partial cover it is.
Partial cover.
Sounds good.
Let's go.
So you have +2 to your AC. Will
And I rolled
or Turmaeodin?
Yes. That's
I rolled
why I
9.
went behind this car.
What'd you roll?
9.
Miss.
That's a miss. All right. And so he is then going to move.
Finally, a bad roll from Kev. This is crazy.
He's actually going to move back behind that junk.
Like a cow.
He runs for real cover because you guys are going to argue it
I
constantly.
thought that you said that thing was nothing. You said that was just junk.
It's junk. Yeah, I said it's junk. I didn't say it was nothing.
Okay.
I'll say, man, this map is so like Thaddeus has a clear line of shot at the Hilki, but not at the Yusoki. Now,
Got it.
Right.
That makes sense.
Because there's a big van in between them and a pile of
Yeah.
junk that's presumably about as high as a small creature.
All right. The other Yusoki is going to actually take a step out and fire around. Man, that's a 6
What's he firing
plus tactical semi-auto.
with? I think the range on that is 30 feet.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, bud.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. All right, fine. He's going to move up and take a shot. Is that better? Wait, what is it?
to Starfinder?
That's much better.
How far do I... right there? Is that
that's
good?
range. Yeah.
Fine. The Yusoki's going to step forward, take a shot at Turmaeodin.
Oh, we're going to keep
Sorry
going.
for keeping you to
Yeah,
the
I'm
range
for
of.
it.
Yeah.
I'm for it. I just... It's like I said, I have a million things to think of, and
Yes.
the range on my pistols was not one of them.
Yes.
And so that is a 10 to hit.
Miss.
All right.
Woo! Dude, Turmaeodin. Nice.
That's the end of their turns. The second Hilki is going to run up
Try it. Just try it.
to here and take a shot at the elemental.
Unfortunately, though, it doesn't get flanking.
He's underground though, I thought. The elemental.
Oh, yeah, it's
you're right.
burrowed.
It is.
Burrowed.
It is.
Burrowed.
Man,
I don't
you guys
know
are
if
making
that
so many
actually
complications.
does anything, though, mechanically, other than I can pass through objects. I don't know if it actually... I don't think it protects me from... Unless it's like
Really?
fire or something like
Oh,
that.
that's weird.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it
Like,
would.
I would expect to have burrowed into the ground would project you from.
Yeah,
like
that would.
you wouldn't be a target.
All right, so the Hilki's fine. The Hilki's going to run up around the car, right up in your face, Jermaine. And I just checked it. If you guys want to double check.
So aggressive. These
Do I get an
and he's-
AOO? No.
No. And then he's going to swing his baton. That's a 19 on the dice.
Hits?
Of course it is. And that's going to be 1d4 plus 3 of damage.
1d4 plus 3. Damage.
Dang, that's a 4 on the dice for 7 points of damage.
Ridiculous.
on Kevin.
D-riculous.
Lame.
D-riculous.
All right, I'm into hit points.
Yeah, I'm also
Oh,
in hit
right.
points.
I've been
So
there.
now you got both Hilkies are right up in front of you. The three of you are kind of cornered between two cars, and then Thaddeus is off to the side. Who wrote cover everywhere?
Me. So it's very clear what is cover and what is not. Actually, I do this when I'm GMing too, but I just put it on the GM layer. So that way I don't forget.
All right, and that is the end of round 1.
Dang. What a round.
I know. And now we're back at the top of the round with Rolu.
Okay, I think Rolu is seeing what's happening, seeing that these two Hilkies are coming up, is going to say, we need to play it smart and draw them in.
I'm right here.
He
Says the Hilkie closest to you.
Yeah, he's going to take a 5-foot step back. And Chuck, I guess you would come in a guarded step back behind the car.
Yeah, all right, Chuck, are you staying with him or jumping off?
Do you have a choice when it's not your turn? I mean, I want you to do what you want to do, but
Yeah, that's a good. I'm going to come with you anyway.
What is this sidewalk made of?
Sidewalk stuff.
Dirt?
dirt?
Yeah,
It looks
Just
like
like
just a
dirt.
sidewalk.
Compacted
of dirt.
sand. Yeah.
Packed dirt. Okay.
It's concrete covered in dirt.
Oh, okay.
How many hit points are you at, Turmaeodin? You like pretty deep into your hit points?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I just got hit max damage. I got 7, so I probably couldn't hit. I couldn't probably couldn't take another one of Kev's baton strikes if he
Okay.
rolled well.
Well, I am in the Rolu is trying to keep some strategy here, and also because Rolu's also into hit points, and I don't know that I can get hit again without going down. So I think Rolu's gonna say to Chak, like, if you can help out with any healing, that would be great. And Rolu's going to cast Blessings of Youth on Turmaeodin.
Nice.
And gonna take because one set of arms is holding the gun and the other's holding the spear. So I think you see like a channel of light just come out of what would be Rolu's face, and then kind of like mist over onto you. And you are going to get. It's going to be, I think it's first level. You're going to get some stamina points back. Full stamina points on the roll. That's 8 stamina points to Turmaeodin, because you were doing some good damage. I want you to be able to stay up. And that's my turn.
Wait, you also get a plus 5 foot enhancement bonus to your land speed for 1 round.
Oh, yes, you do. Thank you. Rad.
Nice.
That's nice.
Look at that. Kev having some... Is that sympathy I detect, Kev?
It's integrity. It's called integrity.
Is that weakness in your GM?
Yeah.
And you lost your integrity when you tried to say we had no cover behind the car.
I think it's still debatable.
Well, it's your
moving
call.
on. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Your whole turn. All right,
And nothing but
Thaddeus,
your turn.
it's now you're up.
So on the cover question, he has partial cover, or no? Is that like dead ahead pretty much?
Oh, this
'Cause-
guy's dead next round. Don't worry.
Oh, well, that's,
That's what I'm talking about.
Love it. Shoot the other guy.
that helps answer my question. So
Shoot
but,
this guy.
but curious though, this is cover or no?
I would say that is partial cover.
Okay.
Yes, because you
Alright.
pick a corner, and if you have to intersect any,
We all know how
borders.
cover was.
Do we? Do we, John?
Thaddeus just is not able to shoot this guy, so he misses. Unfortunately, it like careens off the cover behind him. It's like a
damn.
little dart,
Okay.
and like clinks to the ground.
Dang. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
do you want
he's
a
gonna
full... Wait.
You could do a full attack.
You should do a full attack and attack twice with a -4. But Kev, it depends on if you want to let him do that now that he's
Work
fired
on
once.
Yeah, I think that's something you definitely have to declare beforehand. But I'll allow it this one time.
So don't forget, full attack. Full attack.
But it's a -4, so you definitely
Yeah.
missed the first one,
-4 to hit.
and you're likely to miss the next one.
Wait, -4 to hit, not damage, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just 2 attacks at -4.
Well, that would work.
Statistically, you have another chance to get a crit. So I think you should do it.
So I rolled a
It's a -4, and there's a +2 for AC, for his AC. So it's a -6 technically.
What'd you get, Kelly?
Okay, so I got 22. So -4 is 18.
8 KAC, right?
What's that?
Does an 18 hit with a thing having
Kevin
stupid
looks like
+2?
it looks like it hits
Because
his
it's-
Kevin's face. So
Yeah,
hits.
I think
All
that's a
right.
hit face.
Kev just wants to kill us all.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
thank you for the full action. I didn't know I could do that with ranged attacks.
Dude,
That's
yeah,
pretty
dude.
cool. That's awesome.
Don't forget, make sure you read your actions on page. This is just for all of our listeners. Starting on page
I
244.
thought that was only like
You can do-
magic missile, so that's cool.
Nope.
And things
Nope.
like that.
Fight
The magic missile
defensively,
gives you an
carrying
extra
fire.
missile if
Which
you
I-
do full attack.
I wish
full attack allows you.
I wish I had magic missile right now. So that's oh,
Yes.
okay. So that's 6 damage
Yes.
plus you get poisoned. You're on the poison track. now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I have to roll a saving throw in order to see if I get poisoned.
Oh, fair enough.
What is the DC for that?
The DC for that is
What poison are you using?
Dex.
It's the turbo cannon.
Yeah. Turbo Carinine or something. Turbo Carinine. Curarine.
It's DC 14.
14, yeah,
fortitude
42.
save.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, and that hits him because I rolled a 2.
Yes. Yes.
You are now
So-
sluggish. Sluggish.
Is it sluggish or is it I thought it was something.
Sluggish to stiffen to staggered to immobile.
Okay. You're right, sluggish. Sluggish.
Man, things are heating up on the mean streets of Kifak Depot right now. Poison.
Fun name to say. Kafak.
I know.
I know it is.
Depot.
Such
And is it DC 14 minus 10, so on he takes a 4 points of damage from that. So you did how many points of damage?
6.
You did 6, so he takes a total of 10 damage.
Is he
Kelly's
down?
dance.
Because he's already he's got to be like 9 plus 10, 19
Only the GM
points
knows
total.
how many HP is whatever amount
500. This is a boss battle.
Maybe. This is stage 2 of the battle. That
Wait,
makes sense.
sorry, I'm getting these mixed up. So 6 minus 2, so that's yeah, he actually is down.
Yes.
Yes,
Suck
Thaddeus
it.
is taking a shot
Thaddeus,
from across the way.
revenge for
Yes.
Thaddeus. Wait, was this one of the guys that we fought last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that
Revenge
had
for
the
Thaddeus.
bandages on his hands.
All right, cool.
That is right.
He takes the dart in one leg
Yeah.
and he goes, ah! And then he points to his other leg and goes, ah!
What?
And then he points back to the first leg and goes, ah!
The video game NPC.
Yeah.
As actually a Ace Ventura 2 reference.
Oh,
but,
okay.
And then he falls back with his arms fully extended and just like lays out into starfish.
Does he just glitch and he's just floating? He's just
Yep.
T-bar.
It's like Bethesda assets.
Yeah.
I'd love that.
Just T-bars. Yeah.
Bethesda should do the physics for this particular game. Then
No,
the cover
for-
question will truly be random every time.
Just the cover question's good. Sorry,
So now the elemental gets a -2 to attacks on the dead body
What?
because he's floating.
oh, because he's floating.
Oh my God, keep up,
yeah,
gentlemen.
that's fine. He's not gonna.
He just floats into a car and no clips out of existence. That'd be good.
Yeah, amazing. All right.
Well, it was his turn and he's gone.
Yes.
Yay.
You're done.
So it's now Turmae's turn.
All right, so Turmae is gonna do an attack, a melee attack against our friend in front of him,
Yes. Beautiful.
and I believe because I'm using a battle staff, then I get the block if I successfully strike my target.
Yes. Yes, you do.
That is a 18 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Yeah.
So I have that, and then I'm gonna roll for damage. Freaking max damage.
Freaking
So satisfying.
4.
amazing.
4.
4 points of damage.
Dude, awesome.
Yes.
That is what we need.
And now the elemental is going to move through this cover, burrowing under the earth,
Oh, nice.
and pop up right behind him.
Amazing.
And now you're going to do a
An
D6
attack.
plus 9 of damage.
Well,
Yeah, dude,
first
but
of all,
he has 6
you're
hit points.
flanked.
yeah, I
Right.
know. I see that. Thank you.
Yes.
I
So-
love how like
Cool. Move it, slam it, let's go.
I love how
Yeah.
like after the last like engagement we're like, you know what, Kevin, we're gonna do we're gonna
So you have, I get a
+2 to your attack roll.
+2 +1 plus
'Cause
my
he's on Earth,
normal.
yes.
But
But this guy's floating. You got a -2. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
So
He's got serious hops for a 6-second hang time.
So it's +2, yeah.
Yeah.
And then +2 +1, yep.
does a 19 hit?
No. It definitely hits.
Okay.
No, it doesn't hit. It definitely hits. Thanks,
All
Jeff.
right. So this is I don't get any bonus to damage for flanking, right?
No.
No,
No,
it's just
but
a
you
hit.
do get the
attack,
+1 from
From
being
the,
tapped to
yeah.
ground to ground.
Okay. Not max damage this time, or not close to max damage. 7 points.
Nice.
All right.
Still great.
Oh,
dude.
that's great. I feel like that
Dude,
might ice him
Slam.
after that last damage you took. Are we right? Go down.
Slamming.
Does he
7
Does
points of
he go
damage.
down?
Slam. Just all this earth just seems to just build up and then just cover this dude.
Plus his like the shock helps kill him maybe.
Yes.
That amazing moment.
Actually, he's still up.
Really?
Oh.
Okay.
Douche.
Is he looking okay?
You'd have to roll a perception check on your next turn.
No, you roll perception check, Kev.
I rolled a natural 20, and I could see that you guys are all a bunch of idiots. I'm just kidding. That's really mean. That's the end
Wow.
of your turn, Turmae.
Yep.
Good job. That was actually a really, really good move. Chuck, it is your turn.
Chalk's rifle. I'm actually going to describe it for a minute. It's sort of like, it looks like an air rifle complete with like the orange tip on it, so that nobody suspects that it's actually a real rifle.
Oh my god. Amazing.
That's
Amazing.
great.
He levels it at the Hilky in front of Turmae
Yes.
and pulls the trigger.
And just for the listener, it's the Earth Elemental, then you have the Hilki, and then you have Turmae, and then you have Rolu with Chalk on his shoulder. So
Yes.
they are one square away and do not incur an attack of opportunity.
Nope.
Let's see. That's a 20 to hit.
Yes.
It's a dirty 20, but it's a 20.
Oh, okay.
So
It's a
good.
dirty 20. Thank you for that. It's a good specification.
For kapow, right in the kisser. Max damage, 8 points.
Oh,
yes!
He's down. Oh wait, no, this is the Yosoki.
This is the
Yeah.
Hilki.
Oh, it's the Hilki.
Dude, has to be down. Come on,
Yeah,
Hilki.
yeah.
So you clip him right in the chin.
Yes.
And he buckles over backwards.
Yes.
Shoulders hit the ground, and he
Gross.
does not get back up.
Yes.
Gross.
You should call yourselves the False Warriors.
Good one, Cobb.
It's,
Thank you.
It's,
I just thought of that.
It's now-
Thaddeus' laugh.
wait, Chaka, you didn't move because you used your move action to stay on.
There it is.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Stay
I'm
on
just,
Rolu's
I'm just trying
shoulder.
to figure out how to change my... There it is. Yep, I'm good.
So now it's the Yosoki's turn. Both the Yosokis kind of go at the same time. So it's the first Yosoki's turn, and that's the one that's further north on the screen.
Yeah.
He's no longer in cover, and he's going to just take a shot right at Turmae
Which one?
for a natural 20.
Which
Dude,
one?
get out. Get out. Boo. No,
No, this one.
I'm pinging this guy.
So how, doesn't he have to shoot? Don't I get something from my element?
Your tiny elemental? No. you
No.
don't. It's a tiny
No, it's
creature.
like
Yeah, I don't
18
think
inches
so.
tall.
And the Hilki's down. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. Let me put a
Yeah.
big X on
It's
the
all
Hilki.
curved.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to take him out. Come on.
Sorry, it's just clicking. Oh my god. Big X. Bam.
Big
so that
old
is
X.
a natural 20. Why is nobody more excited for that? So that's a natural 20. And so I get to roll my dice twice
And add your bonus twice.
and add my bonus.
This is not the first
twice.
crit on the show, on the pod.
I do have a block property, but I don't think it matters anymore.
Oh, you do get a +1, but is it only from that enemy?
I think it's only from melee attacks.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We'll double check that because that's 5 and 4 for 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Good thing I gave you those stamina points, or else
Yeah,
you would have been out. Yeah, block from that target. So if that
Yeah,
target
yeah.
had hit you, you would have had it. But it
Yeah.
was a crit anyway.
It's all good. I'm still up.
Yeah, you are.
And
Yeah.
then the Yosoki moves back behind the car.
Wait, you can't move fire.
Yes, I
than
can.
Move.
I didn't move fire move. I
Yeah,
fired,
he
and now
fired
I'm
and then
moving.
moved.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Man. All right, now it's the other Yosoki's turn. This Yosoki is actually going to step
Out
Out.
and surrender.
No.
Guys, I give it up.
We already discussed this, that this is a clear path from here to here, right? Because I gave that to... Actually, I'll even step out further just to make sure it's obvious. And he's going to take a shot at Thaddeus. I rolled a 19. Does that hit?
That's a miss, right? That is.
Yeah,
Right?
totally a
Even-
miss.
Uh-huh. I'll even give you partial cover. Does a 17
But
hit?
what Thaddeus is going to do is he's going to, before you fire,
Yes.
he's going to make sure that he has breakaway Aegis activated. Or it's already activated. I mean, it's already activated.
Ah,
Oh, yeah, that's
fancy.
right. You would have
Okay.
had it. Nice.
That's
Smart.
fair. That's fair.
Smart.
Smart.
Smart kidding.
And that is
You're a smart
4
kitty
points
there.
of damage. So your Aegis breaks
Away. Yeah, no damage received. Yeah.
All right,
Nice.
and that
It says I get -5. Does that mean I get 1 extra HP now? Oh,
no,
wow.
that's not how that works.
All right.
It breaks your Aegis.
I
It's
know,
done.
I know. Aegis is screwed for now.
And that's the end of round 2. We're moving into round 3. Rolu, it's now your turn.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. It wasn't my turn. Go ahead.
It was not your turn.
I think Rolu. I think the first thing Rolu does is he's like, "Well played, lads. Just make sure to stay behind cover." And he is going to. How far can he move? How far can I move? I can move there. But I'm not. I don't have a lot of HP. I think he's going to... Kev, how much cover do I have from this junk that's right here?
What are you talking? There's 0 cover currently.
No.
You're nowhere near that junk.
I think the question you want to ask is where would you have
How
to
much
go to
does this
get
provide? Yes. Do I need to go here in order to get cover from it?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to move. And I'm running down, sprinting. Chalk, you coming with me? Guess you are.
Oh, I'm along for the ride, yeah.
Okay, cool. Slides, does like a pitcher slide into home base behind it. And
I'm assuming it's for
going to-
flavor, right? That was just for flavor.
Yeah. It was, it's like a quick slide. And then can I, is that 30 feet? Oh, it's 35 feet. Damn, it's fine. As he's running, I think he looks over and I imagine in slow motion that Rulu's like seeing the Yosoki that's just out in the open. And he kind of just like pictures for a second the Yosoki, like just like their skin starting to age and just like time around them like moving really quickly. And so by the time that he gets to his spot, he is going to cast Death's Door. And I just want to read the first thing it says. You accelerate a living opponent's personal timeline to the end of their natural life cycle, unleashing the ravages of time in a devastating surge. I cast it last time, and so I think you see a door behind, like right in front of him, kind of like move over the Yosoki. And
it's a D10 of damage?
It's a D10 plus 2 strength damage, but you make a fortitude saving throw, DC 14.
For fortitude savings?
Fortitude saving throw.
Let me see. Yosokis have a plus 15 for fortitude. So.
Oh, that's wild, man. That's great. Natural bonus, right? It's just like in the stat block. It says 15.
What was the DC?
Guess. No, it's 14.
He misses. Oh, his skin just starts to like droop, and his eyes get dark and wrinkly.
Wow,
that's such a cool attack.
I need to change my D10s because this one keeps rolling really low. But that's 3 points of damage, which sucks. But it's okay. I'm going to change my D10. But that is 2 points of strength damage, which unfortunately they're not melee.
3 points of regular damage
Yes.
and minus 2 to strength.
Minus 2 to strength, which would mean that any melee bonuses they have go down by 1, as we talked about last time.
Okay. That's your turn.
That is Rolu's turn.
And now it is Thaddeus's turn.
Thaddeus shouts to the group, "Remember, keep one alive. We need to know where Detrolu is." And then he takes a shot at Mouseboy.
Which Mouseboy?
Mouseboy 1 or Mouseboy 2?
Mouseboy, close Mouseboy. And
Close.
and he's going to take a full action to do this.
You see a light bulb appear above Chak's head. If none of them survive, none of them can share this information. Our pursuit of Detrolu remains a
secret.
Private.
Amazing.
Okay, so that's basically the higher of those rolls. Does 14 hit?
Say again?
14. Does 14 hit?
14.
Wait, what was the higher of the rolls
18.
thing?
18. But it's a full action, so it's minus 4 for each roll, isn't that right?
Oh.
Yeah, but
okay.
yeah.
KAC is 12.
Yeah. All right.
Nice.
Cool. Time to roll for damage, kitty. And it's 5.
Sorry,
5 points of damage.
I'll edit that. It's lower than 12. But you take 5 points of damage?
I give 5 points of damage to
You take
your
5.
gentleman mouse.
I take 5 points of damage.
And then he's poisoned as well.
He's giving 5 points. Sir, here is your 5 points of damage.
You must
Wait,
make a
so
fortitude
he's-
saving throw. Oh, yes, go ahead.
I just want to clarify that you're shooting another poison dart. So you get 6 darts total unless you start buying more.
Oh, yeah. That
This
was
is
kinda
your
silly.
third dart.
Well, I said I was going to do it, so I did it. I poisoned him.
Would
Okay.
you like a poison
I
dart
did
in these
it,
trying
he says.
times?
Well, and the poison dart takes DC minus 10 damage.
What?
That's how poison works.
Yeah.
Normally when you take a poison, when you ingest a poison, it takes I forget the time frame, but there's like an hour before it actually starts implementing. But when you shoot somebody with it, from my understanding of the book, is that it implements immediately.
Yes.
And with that, you take a DC minus 10 damage. And the DC is... Callie, what was the DC?
Are you the saving
So
throw for poison? It's 14 fortitude.
Okay, so I have to roll a 14, otherwise I'd get poisoned.
Yeah.
So let me roll that 14. It's a fortitude save.
Yes. So basically, you would get 4 extra damage, I guess, right? If this hits.
And I definitely take that.
So that's 9 points of damage in total?
Yeah, so let's just keep it separate.
Sure.
So it was, how much was the original damage? 5, and then 4 points from the damage because it's 14 minus 10.
Yes.
And so this Yosoki gets hit in the chest, and he looks down, and he's just almost like in shock. Because that hurt, and it penetrated, and then he just feels this surge, and his skin starts to crawl, and he gets dizzy, and he trips backwards and falls flat to the ground.
Yes. And doesn't get up.
We'll see next round. JK, no, he's down.
Okay, I was like, you're gonna just not. You're gonna let us wait until we find out if he's dead or not.
So now it's Grego's turn, the Hilky, and he gets up from the ground. I'm just kidding.
What?
No, he's dead. Moving on. Turmae, is your turn.
It's the Quantum Troll's turn.
Just for the listeners, these guys are kicking butt.
Back.
3 out of the 4 enemies are down with little damage to them.
That's
They're doing
right.
great.
You love a good comeback story.
So there's one last Yosoki hiding behind a far car, and it is Turmae's turn.
Yeah.
What does Turmaeodin do?
Turmae
this is good.
going to come up to the car. Well, I think Turmae's just going to use a full action and cast Magic Missile against this guy.
Oof.
Oh my god!
I love it. I was waiting to see if Turmaeodin is gonna just like blow them out of the water, or if just gonna apply any like type of mercy. And I like it. You're just gonna do it.
I'm just going to end your life. So that's 3 magic missiles.
Something tells me restraint is not in Turmaeodin's vocabulary.
So these all automatically hit.
Yeah.
And what do you roll?
Okay, that's 1 4. That's another 4.
Amazing.
Come on. Another 4? So that's 15 points of damage.
And that automatically hits.
Automatically hits.
15 points? 4 to... Oh, because it's a D4 plus 1?
Yes.
Yeah. So this last Yosoki, he's standing there, and he just watched all 3 of his friends fall. And he takes... Like, he tries to hide underneath the car, but these magic missiles kind of fly, like, one along the side of the car.
Amazing.
And it clips him in the side. Oh. And the other one flies along the other side of the car and clips him in the side. Oh. And he kind of falls back a little bit, and the last one just smacks him like dead in the chest. Oh. And he actually falls back 3 feet and hits the ground and does not get back up.
Oh my gosh.
And we're out of combat.
Can I go listen to see if his dying words were like, my 401k was just about to vest.
Do you have what's the
401k?
What's the Starfinder skill for listening to dead thoughts? Is that,
oh yeah, speak with dead.
Yeah, do you have that? Then I'm gonna say no.
What are your account numbers for your?
Yeah, you can check their wallets.
Retirement
maybe?
for yeah.
Tell us 2 truths and a lie.
Okay, so yeah,
they are down. They are all down.
They are
Good
all
job.
down.
Thaddeus.
Mission accomplished. You can't ask any questions though.
Thaddeus is going to like shout to Turmae.
Turmae, I said keep him alive.
Oh wow, a little bit of internal conflict here.
He brought me down to nearly death, so he deserved such treatment.
Thaddeus is pretty pissed. He's not going to talk to Turmae right now.
I'm going to search his body.
Silent treatment.
Yeah, Rolu's going to come up and start searching bodies too.
I guess Jack will search this one.
Okay. What do we find, Kif?
So you guys, each Yosoki has a survival knife.
Okay.
And a tactical semi-auto pistol.
1 second.
There's 9 rounds of
They have a baton too, presumably. These humans, right?
No, I said the Yosoki.
Are they
Yeah,
tiny
they're Yosokis.
survival knives and tiny pistols?
No, I don't think so. Do you need to have them tiny? Because you're
I think
tiny
they're
creature?
like they're supposed to be miniaturized because they're small creatures.
Yosokis are small, not tiny.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
We can try and find a way to get something.
So they're
We
normal.
can see
They
if there's
also
something
are both wearing flight suit station wear.
Okay.
flight suit station.
Okay, so that's the Yosokis. The two Hilkies, on the other hand, they're the ones with the batons. So they have S-Tex suits.
S-Tech? Yeah, okay.
S-Tex with an X.
Yeah.
Suit 1.
Yeah.
And then they have a Polecaster pistol with
Polecaster?
one battery.
Okay.
Pulsecaster.
Pulsecaster pistol.
With one battery, 20 charges. And then there's a tactical baton. So both of those things are times 2 because there's 2 each.
Yeah. Tactical baton.
And then you actually find one healing serum.
Ooh.
Mark
Dope.
A Mark 1, yeah.
Mark 1.
Yes.
Shaq, you should pick that up.
Can Rolo do a perception check just to see more, or maybe a culture, just to see more like what, was there anything on them besides true warriors that they might have had any like markings or anything on their body? So not culture, but like perception maybe, or investigation.
I'm sorry, what more are you looking for?
Just trying to see if there was anything else on their body that would tell me anything more about them besides them
So
being
do you
true warriors.
strip them naked?
No,
Yes.
I mean, I'm just looking.
I'm going to strip this Yosoki naked.
One of them has Ayala tattooed across their wrist.
Ayala? One of the Yosokis?
Yeah. No, one of the Hilkies.
Okay.
One of the Yosokis actually has 2 teardrops tattooed underneath their
Done some
eye.
time, huh?
The same one that had that was the Yosoki.
Okay, that was Yosoki. And actually, as you start to, if you want to start stripping these guys down, they have lots of tattoos that are probably symbolic to
We should strip them down.
being involved in, the
True Warriors.
gang life.
Thaddeus
on
will
it.
strip
Can I-
this Hilky right here. Then
Strip them naked, throw
Strip
them up
them.
on the street, put them on a pike.
Yeah,
I don't think we need to take such a
it's pretty dark.
heavy-handed
for me.
measure, Turmaeodin. But
Zero
we
chill.
should. I think the sooner that they are off the street and no one knows this happened, then that will buy us some time with the true warriors. And
I have to agree with your
Go
call.
True.
Also, in true fashion for our crew, make sure we distribute these as needed. The items that we found, savvy?
yeah, we can talk about that
I
off
can
air.
keep a ledger.
Good. So Thaddeus will strip this Hilky. What kind of tattoos does he see?
Yeah, is there
I-
anything with the tattoos that we should investigate further?
I would say like you recognize a couple of tattoos. Like clearly, one of them has like true warriors across each part of his chest.
True
you know.
warriors.
God, these guys are so
warriors.
We are the true warriors.
True
so
warriors.
stupid.
And then there's one of them that has Morrow
Oh, cool.
kind of carved across their back.
Carved.
They all of them
cards.
have in some form or fashion a TW or a skull with a banner kind of like wrapped around the skull.
Yep.
A map, perhaps, to a secret hideout? Anything like that?
Yeah, they have
Tattooed
a
on their
map.
body?
One of them across his whole stomach is a big map, and in the middle,
Oh, great.
it's Akiton, and it shows Kafak Depot, and there's numbers all over
Does it say, like, you are here somewhere
the,
on it?
The number 9 says Dotrulu hides here. Don't tell anybody.
Is there like a
No, it's-
Google Maps like favorite places?
Number 9,
Uh-huh.
you say. Is that so, Kevin? I'll have to, like, check the map later. But
Number 9.
Number 9,
Okay.
huh? I wonder
No,
if that
there's
was a slip.
nothing like that.
Yeah, never
All
mind.
right. Yeah. Is there like some? I mean, is there some garbage or some dumpster that we can just hide the bodies for now? Because there's not really.
You see 4 cars and that pile of junk.
Are these cars like abandoned, or are they somebody's like
Yeah.
daily driver?
That's what I was going to ask.
I would say that they look like they've been recently used. Like this is a city street. This is a normally busy street, and it's like the true warriors were able to get everybody to leave. If it was whether it was fear, intimidation, or whether it's just a mutual understanding, but these cars are like people's daily drivers, except for maybe that van looks a little
Okay,
shady.
so here's a question. I mean, one, I think we tossed the
The
bodies
van.
in the pile of crap.
Yeah, I think so too.
2, is there any way, like, here's what I'm trying to figure out. I want to figure out if the lady that sent us to the car,
Kayats.
to the Kayads, was actually
Do you think
sending
Riddle
us,
set you up?
Not Riddle, but the lady at the junkyard that was sending us after.
That's Riddle.
That's Riddle?
Yeah, it's Riddle.
Yeah, Riddle's
you
the
listening?
Yosoki.
I was
just
sorry.
kidding.
I thought it was 2 separate
No, it's
characters.
No,
I
that's
want to
Riddle.
like.
Did I change my accent? I'm sorry. I'm bad
Is
at
there
accents.
something I
Did
can
you?
roll to
It was
see
great.
if Riddle actually sent us into this ambush intentionally?
I would say if you were in the room with Riddle, you could have rolled sense motive. But you're no longer there. You could go back and confront her. Be like, yo, what the? That's up to you.
Take one of the ears off of one of the Yosokis with the survival knife.
Cut the ear off.
It is curious, Jack. You bring up a good point that they seem to know our route, or at least where we might be. It's
For all you
They
know,
knew where we
Riddle
were
is
heading.
Riddle is Dotron.
Kev.
Just saying.
Spoilers. Goodness.
You're right, Turmaeodin. We all must keep
Full
our wits
conspiracy.
about us next time we are with Riddle.
I don't know that I trust her.
Thaddeus is gonna, with y'all's permission, take 10 minutes to just rebuild his armor, so you can use it again.
Yeah, I think.
I'll take a 10-minute rest.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Rollo's going to take a 10
Yeah,
minute rest too.
I'll let you, if you want to take a 10-minute rest to regain stamina as well.
Yeah.
I feel like rebuilding the breakaway Aegis is also a part of
Okay.
that,
Thanks,
that
Kev.
relaxing time. But
I think as we're taking a 10-minute rest, Rolu's going to go over and crouch down next to Thaddeus, and he's gonna say, "Thaddeus, I know we don't see eye to eye on a lot of things, but this can't be your first time having someone disobey a direct order,
Thaddeus,
is it?"
Thaddeus, like, actually doesn't answer that, and he just kind of takes like good maybe like 10 seconds, and he's just thinking as he's like putting these pieces back together for this breakaway armor, and then
it's
he
actually
like
made of
kinda-
Legos. So you're just kind of piecing them. It's kind of made of Legos. So
yeah, he's like click, click, click. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then like some like Duplo one shows up, and he's like, oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That was the
I can
chink
see you
that
like
broke.
I
Yeah.
can see you like pausing for a sec as I talk to you, and then you just like keep going.
He pauses, he keeps going, and then he just looks at Rolu with like a knowing expression. His eyes like sort of half lidded. And then he's like, Rolu, when did you leave your last crew?
When did
you
Quite
leave?
It's quite the transition there, Thaddeus.
I'm just so interested.
Within the past year.
In the past year. Mm-hmm. You and Hears, you were kind of close, weren't you?
As one can be when they're serving on another ship and in the senior chain of command, absolutely.
You wouldn't say you left, you say the past year. You wouldn't say you left in the last month or so. No?
No. I think year and month are two different words. Where are you going with this, Thaddeus?
I'm just curious, Rolu. You're an interesting man. I want to know more about you.
I appreciate
It's important to know who you're working with on the day-to-day. You know what I'm saying.
it's good to get to know your coworkers, but maybe now is not the time. If there's another conversation that you want to have, then, well, just
So it's been a year, Rolu. A year. 1 full year.
yes. Perhaps
Jack,
it's yeah, Jack.
Jack, sensing the tension, hops off and like has a seat on the car.
He just leaves. He's out. He's like, all right.
his leaves kind of
Yeah.
He just shrivels up. He's like, oh no.
A bucket of popcorn appears from somewhere.
I think Rolu
He grows his own popcorn.
Rolu looks at him and says, yes, and then takes like a part of the armor and connects it, and then stands up to start to walk away.
Roll an engineering check for that.
Okay.
I'm just
No,
kidding.
I mean,
no.
I've got pretty good engineering. You could say, like, I like start to walk away. I'm not trying to end the conversation, but like, if you wanted to say something else, because it seemed like you were about to.
No.
I'm trying to figure out how long my Earth Elemental gets to hang around.
Sorry.
You're just listening to this underground. Thaddeus just says, well, that's good to hear, Rolu. Very good to hear. I'm sure that everything you said was perfectly true, and there's nothing, no problem at all. Thanks for the information. And he just like, he's repaired his arm. He puts the last piece in, and he stands up.
You see Rolu about to say something, and then turns and, all right, are we sufficiently ready? move on to the Kayats?
Let's do it. Anyone want anything from this bag of loot?
Ready as I'll be. Again, sorry I dispersed our last remaining foe.
Rolu's going to look at Thaddeus.
Just remember, in combat, when you're given a command, just listen to the chain of command. All right?
Certainly, of course.
Right. And then he leans back against the car, waiting.
Let's move. So we're going.
What do you guys do?
So you, as that conversation was going on, Jack was facing the group, but behind his back, he was typing into the data pad with his tendrils.
What? Do you want to tell us who he's typing or no?
He was relaying the Thaddeus's line of questioning to the captain.
And that's our game.
And that's our game.
Going back to Will's question, summon creatures actually only one round.
I'm looking at it now. Yeah.
Per level. And you're only level 1, so technically you shouldn't have gotten that second slam on me, but we'll let that slide. Next week, the car yards.
The Kayats.
The car yards.
Thanks for listening, ye scallywags. Until next week, drift beacons and distant stars.